Alright, so the fourth thing regarding the characteristics of fools is the behaviors of fools. First thing, fools worship idols. Jeremiah chapter 10 verse 8 says, they are both stupid and foolish. The instruction of idols is but wood. Jeremiah chapter 10 verse 14 says, every man is stupid and without knowledge. Every goldsmith is put to shame by his idols, for his images are false and there is no breath in them. In Romans chapter 1 verse 22 to 23, claiming to be wise, they became fools and exchanged the glory of the immortal God for images resembling mortal man and birds and animals and creeping things. Moving on, the second subtopic underneath the behavior of fools is that fools act in a godless manner. Isaiah chapter 32 verse 6 says, for the fool speaks folly and his heart is busy with iniquity, the practice of ungodliness, to utter error concerning the Lord, to leave the craving of the hungry unsatisfied, and to deprive the thirsty of drink. Psalm chapter 94 verse 5 through 8 says, they crush your people, O Lord, and afflict your heritage. They kill the widow and the sojourner and murder the fatherless. And they say, the Lord does not see, the God of Jacob does not perceive. Understand, O dullest of the people, fools, when will you be wise? Proverbs chapter 10 verse 23 says, doing wrong is like a joke to a fool, but wisdom is pleasure to a man of understanding. The third thing regarding the behavior of fools, which is the third subtopic of number 4, is that fools are dishonest. Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 11 says, like the partridge that gathers a brood that she did not hatch, so is he who gets riches, but not by justice. In the midst of his days they will leave him, and his end he will be a fool. Fools give vent to their anger. That's another behavior of fools. Proverbs chapter 29 verse 11 says, a fool gives full vent to his spirit, but a wise man quietly holds it back. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 9 says, be not quick in your spirit to become angry, for anger lodges in the heart of fools. The fifth type of behavior from fools is that fools are disobedient. 1 Samuel chapter 13 verse 13 says, and Samuel said to Saul, you have done foolishly. You have not kept the command of the Lord your God with which he commanded you, for then the Lord would have established your kingdom over Israel forever. Psalm chapter 107 verse 17 says, some were fools through their sinful ways, and because of their iniquities suffered affliction. Proverbs chapter 10 verse 8 says, the wise of heart will receive commandments, but a babbling fool will come to ruin. Moving on, the sixth type of behavior of fools is that fools despise instruction and discipline. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 22 says, how long, O simple ones, will you love being simple? How long will scoffers delight in their scoffing and fools hate knowledge? Proverbs chapter 1 verse 28 through 33 says, then they will call upon me, but I will not answer. They will seek me diligently, but will not find me, because they have hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord, would have none of my counsel and despised all of my reproof. Therefore they shall eat the fruit of their way and have their fill of their own devices. For the simple are killed by their turning away, and the complacency of fools destroys them. But whoever listens to me will dwell secure and will be at ease without dread of disaster. Proverbs chapter 5 verse 23, it says, he dies for lack of discipline, and because of his great folly he is led astray. I'll mention another scripture, Proverbs chapter 12 verse 15, the way of the fool is right in his own eyes, but a wise man listens to advice.